Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, whatever time it is in your part of the world. My name is Pete Redekup, and together with Gerhard Rempel, Terry, and the whole crew here, it's just great to be with you here this wonderful early morning down here in Manila, Philippines here today. But it's great to see you all here, and for those of you that are tuning in via recording, it's always a pleasure to say hello and to address you all. Our wonderful friend Tom Cade is heading the recording here and does a great job. And just want to personally say thank you very much, Tom, for all you do, your commitment here, and also to our wonderful friend and moderator Terry Martell. Had a wonderful conversation with her yesterday as well, and just great to be amidst all of you. Now, I was on a call with Gerhard here, and between Joey and Johnny, and just talking about some of the excitement that is going on with BCCA and all the developments that have happened over the course of the last few weeks here, and we are pretty excited. And those of you that have already downloaded the BCCA wallet and have experimented with sending some coins, you already know what's going on, and how flawlessly this wallet is functioning and the speed of this wallet. Oh my gosh, I was sending some BCCA coins yesterday to one of our mutual friends down in Canada, and we sat there on the button, and I said to this individual, I said, watch your wallet. I'm going to send you the coins right now. Tell me when they hit your wallet. Pretty much as I hit send, he says, oh, they're here already. And it's like, wow, was that ever impressive? So I'm sure those of you that have worked with QT wallets before, it could take a bit of time, a bit of a learning curve to download it, let it synchronize, setting all that stuff up. But I've yet to see a wallet function as flawlessly and as smoothly and as quick as this wallet is functioning. So hats off to the development team, to Gerhard and everybody who's been working on this wallet. Obviously, we had a bug there originally that it wasn't minting properly. It wasn't giving the right codes weren't programmed in there. Got that all rectified, and Gerhard's going to come on and just share with you all some of the progress that he's personally made with the development team and going back and forth with them. But lots and lots of development, guys, and there's a ton of energy and a ton of excitement surrounding the BCCA coin and some of the things that you will hear about, learn about very, very soon in regards to what we're going to accomplish here as a team with the BCCA coin. Now, obviously, we have many of our members here that come from the CyberSec community, the XCS coin, and many of the coin swaps have been ongoing. Gerhard, Terry, and the team have been working on those swaps, and it's been a very tedious, time-consuming effort that these folks have been committing to making sure that these transactions are happening and going to the correct individuals. So great job, guys, and our loyal WRC members as well. I mean, the coin swap that most of you should have received by now has been again fulfilled. But if there's anyone that was missed, you know what I mean, we're a support ticket away, and we just want to make sure that everyone is looked after and everyone's taken care of. And there's definitely a lot of excitement surrounding the additional faucets that will come out surrounding the BCCA coin. Many of you know about the trading platform, our very own proprietary trading platform that's coming, and there's still work to be done there. There's still things that are not up to 100% up to par yet. And well, you know what? I'm going to get Gerhard to come on here and just update you guys all and just share with you where things are at, what has been done, what needs to be done, and he's keeping real close tabs on what the greatest priority is at hand. And well, let's just hear directly from Gerhard. So join me in welcoming my business partner and uncle and friend, Gerhard Rempel.
Thank you so much, Pete. Hello, everybody, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever the time it is in your part of the world. As always, it's an absolute honor and a privilege to be here with you all again today. I've got quite a few things that I want to share with you, so I'm going to start off by just share with you the milestones that we have reached. As Pete already explained, that we now have a flawlessly working and, in my opinion, a beautiful QT wallet, a beautiful BCCA coin wallet, and it is lightning fast. Those that have already received coins and have sent coins back and forth, you are, I'm pretty sure you would be willing to state or acknowledge that it is in fact a super fast system, and that is due to the proprietary blockchain or block explorer, or I forgot exactly what the correct terminology is, but anyways, everything is based on as all of the altcoins based on the original Bitcoin network. This is I guess a spin-off, like all Bitcoin, all altcoins are, with the exception of tokens, like the Ethereum token, such as the World Rising token was. All of the altcoins are ultimately, a spin-off of the original Bitcoin core or Bitcoin network. And our awesome development team out of the Ukraine, they've done a phenomenal job in creating this project, and they said that they were fully capable of developing exactly what we wanted and created to our exact specifications, and lo and behold, they came through in every extent of the word. I'm super impressed, as Pete just stated how impressed he was with the speed of the wallet. The initial wallet had a bit of a hiccup. It didn't mint or stake correctly. Let me just quickly clear up a little bit of a confusion. Some people refer to the additional coins that the wallet is generating as interest. Well, in a way, it is interest. The wallet is rewarding you for holding coins in your wallet. Some refer to it as staking, others refer to it as mining, and yet others refer to it as minting. It all boils down to the same thing. It's just being referred to in different terminology. It all means the same thing. Bottom line is, whenever you have coins in your wallet, they have to be mature. But when you first receive some coins, the wallet may not start minting immediately, because those coins first have to be verified on the blockchain, which is just a matter of a minute, sometimes less than a minute, or thereabouts. The coins have to be mature, and then the wallet will start staking. Another issue that we had is that the wallet wouldn't fully synchronize. It would catch up to within a few hours, and then it kind of just got hung up. In some cases, that might still be the case, but that's nothing to be concerned about. What will happen is, the minute your wallet receives coins, it will immediately update itself, or automatically update and catch up with the network, and have downloaded all of the blocks, so that the wallet can properly confirm or verify and confirm the blocks that your wallet is generating, thus paying you in interest via adding additional coins to your total spendable. The coins you will have noticed, or you will notice, if you haven't received any coins, that the wallet will do some weird things that will make no sense to you. The balances will switch around. All of a sudden, you will see some of your spendable balance move to the stake balance, and then it's going to move the coins back to the spendable. So that's normal. That's a normal process. So don't be alarmed when you see that happening. That's perfectly normal. It all corrects itself once the wallet has finished doing what it was programmed to do. It sends the coins back to your spendable wallet, and that's the total number of coins at your disposal that you can send out if that's what you wish to do. So enough on the wallet. The Blockchain Explorer. I forgot to have all of the links handy. Terry, if you have the link to our Block Explorer handy, will you please post the link here? It was created by a third party. The Block Explorer itself, I'm not talking talking about the Explorer, where you can either paste in a wallet address, a BCCA wallet address, or a transaction ID, and that brings up the transaction of that particular transfer. That was created by a third party. The credit goes to our awesome mutual friend David Ward, and we have thoroughly tested the Block Explorer, and it's an absolute jewel. It processes everything lightning fast, so that all comes together, or it came together nicely after the bugs have been ironed out. We now have, I think it's safe to make a bold statement that we now have a flawless performing system. The wallet, the blockchain, and the Block Explorer, all working perfectly. There it is. Thank you very much. Guys, save that link. If you ever want to check on your transfers, just bring up that site in the search box, paste in your BCCA wallet address, and that Explorer will find all of the transactions to and from your wallet. So that's a very, very handy tool. We use it all the time. If somebody said that I haven't received my coins, well, the first thing we do is we go to our Explorer, we punch in your wallet, or we paste in your wallet, we do a search, and that system shows us exactly what has been sent to your wallets and what has been sent out of those wallets. So the records are all on that, or are all to be found on our own Block Explorer. Now the next thing, as we had already mentioned in the past couple of weeks, that the coin swap is currently underway. We are, as far as I know, we're almost done with the original group, the WRC coin holders, swapping their coins for the new BCCA coin, and then immediately thereafter we will start processing the XCS coin holders' coins for the new BCCA coin. And then after all of that has been taken care of, everything has been done, that is when we will be looking for ways to list our coin, the BCCA coin, on a public exchange. We had said that we would submit an application to coinexchange.io. Most of you are already familiar with that exchange. That's where the XCS coin was on, and that application has been submitted last night, so we'll keep you updated as progress is being made. Now the next thing that we have talked about at great length, my nephew Pete and I, by the way, my business partner and nephew, have talked about, is marketing. Everybody, or every company that has a product or a service to offer, they need an awareness campaign. They need, a marketing campaign is needed. So we came up with an idea. Instead of spending money on third party or companies that do this, as a business, instead of spending a lot of money on companies to promote our project, we figured what better way than to find a way to motivate or incentivize our own coin holders to do the marketing for us, for the company, for the alliance. Now, I cannot exactly explain in great detail, but what I can kind of tell you already is that this script that will handle this particular, and it's quite an interesting way how this is going to work. That script is already being created by the programmer that has created our script that's being used for the BCCA. Now it's going to reward you for logging in. You would simply just log in, and there will be a button to claim some free coins. Now then, if you share your referral link, and somebody signs up, your new referral will receive some free coins, as an appreciation for, or as an introductory, or whichever way you want to put it. And the sponsor, the person that has sent out his or her referral link, will also be instantly rewarded with some free BCCA coins for having shared their referral link. Now, uh, let's just assume the coin is already on a public exchange. You can already go and monetize the coin. So you log in, you click, there will be a button, there will be a timer. When the timer reaches 0, the claim button will be live. You click on it, excuse me, the system will instantly reward you with an X number. We haven't decided what the daily number of coins will be, but by pushing that claim button, the system will give you some free coins. And as I already explained, you share your referral link far and wide. Everybody that signs up gets some coins as well, and you get an additional coin for every new sign up that you get. So now we're offering you an incentive as a way of motivating you to help share this concept, share our project with the world. Now you're getting rewarded for it. As soon as you have gathered enough coins, as a minimum, we don't have the number what the minimum will be, but as soon as you have met the minimum required number of BCCA coins in your balance, there will be a button. That button will be live for you to click on. It will be clickable. You click on it and you request what's commonly known as a withdrawal. You request a withdrawal, and then the system administrators, the designated person or persons that will be taking care of that, they will go and look up your profile. You must have your new BCCA coin receiving address added to your back office to the portfolio page, so that the person in charge of sending you the coins will go to your profile, and they will immediately send whatever number of coins you specify when you request a withdrawal. You specify the number of coins that you are withdrawing, and then that exact amount will then be sent directly to your wallet, and then from there you can go and spend those coins if that's what you wish to do, or you can simply just add them to your portfolio and increase the number of coins. And as your total number of coins increase, guess what? So does the staking, the interest reward increase, right? So, with that said, Pete, I'll just briefly pass it back to you, and then I have a few more things that I want to share with everybody, and then that will be a wrap for me.
Thanks so much for the updates, Gerhard. Appreciate that greatly. I'm sure you folks will certainly get excited about some of the things that you'll pick up on this webinar here today. One of the additional things that I do want to talk about here today is the a recent sale of CrowdRising, crowdrising.net. CrowdRising, which Gerhard and I have that own and have run it for the last 2 years, was sold to Team Phoenix. James Bobo and Team Phoenix took over the CrowdRising project, and they are actually restarting the CrowdRising project. My last conversation with James is the CrowdRising was supposed to restart on April 29th. They ran into a few hiccups, but they're going to restart it here. I think tomorrow is the day that they're officially starting it. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Well, Gerhard and I were in meetings with James and Skylar and talking to them in regards to the BCCA coin. They're looking for a viable payment solution option for the CrowdRising platform. Now, they've chosen, obviously, Bitcoin universal. Everyone must have a Bitcoin wallet address, and everyone should have a solid trust pay account with that platform. Well, Gerhard and I were talking to James, and we mentioned BCCA and what it could mean to them to be using BCCA as a universal currency for the entire platform for the restart of CrowdRising. Now, they agreed to on our offer for us to just give them some BCCA coins originally to get them comfortable with the platform, with the whole cryptocurrency concept. and how flawlessly this system could work. I mean, to send $20, $40, $100 market value is of the BCCA coin, it could be so easily handled and facilitated with the Crowd Rising peer-to-peer donation platform. So that could be a huge break for the BCCA coin, having this entire platform potentially adopt the BCCA crypto coin and have it available as a payment option to all of the members that are donating to one another internally. So that could be huge for not just Crowd Rising, but for the entire BCCA community, as we will work very hard at creating awareness for BCCA, and the more awareness we obviously get, and we do this as a team unit, all of us, and if you guys have ideas of how you can use BCCA as an alternative currency payment method for anything out there, I mean, we welcome your suggestions, your ideas, because it's borderless here of what we can actually do as a unit here. Now, there's so much going on, and there's so many additional things that we're not going to elaborate too much on this webinar here today, but you're going to hear a lot more about the Passive Project in coming weeks here of how that's going to take shape and what that will potentially do to create awareness, and some of the banner ad campaigns that we're going to be doing and have been working on for creating awareness for BCCA and just getting it out there in the crypto sphere, in the crypto space, and really creating that much needed publicity and that awareness for there's something really unique that's coming to each and every one of you, and we can certainly use your help in helping us just to spread the awareness, let people know that while you can get this coin at the price you can get it for right now, I mean, really smart to stock up a bit and take advantage of this while you can. So lots going on, and our own trading platform. I mean, this is an area that has just so much potential, and you're going to hear plenty about this in the coming days, because we all know but there's a cost to listing a coin on trading platforms, and we really decided that we want to put our energy and our ambition into our very own proprietary trading platform and get the awareness out there to in the crypto space for people, not just for our BCCA coin, but for other coins as well. I mean, here's a platform, an active base of users that will be very user friendly for people to use. Our own trading platform, Batoshi. And you heard, I'm not sure if you're going into that into detail a little bit more today on the webinar or not, but I know you have a few additional things to share, which I'd love to hear you elaborate on those. And then after you're done, let's just turn it over to Johnny G. He's going to show a bit some progress made over the course of your heard a phenomenal job. So.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pete. Yeah, in closing, I just want to remind everybody that we are not living in a perfect world. What I'm about to say, it may, I don't even feel good mentioning this, but we gotta be realistic. We must understand that we're not living in a perfect world. Now, with that said, I have already, I hate to admit it, but we have already detected a few members that have created multiple accounts. I cannot say, or I cannot state that it was done deliberately in an attempt to cheat. What I mean by cheating is trying to claim more access coins than they rightfully are entitled to claim. For example, if they were given a bunch of free coins, blah, 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 then they would only get so and so many BCCA coins for so and so many XES coins that they would turn in, and it is capped. The maximum that anybody can receive is 250,000 coins. Now it appears, please mark my words, I'm not accusing nobody. I'm not saying that cheating has already taken place, but it appears that a few people or a few members have already created multiple accounts, making it look like those accounts belong to to different individuals. But our system has a unique tracking. I mean, it tracks everything, and no matter how bad how good people think that they have covered their footprints, the system can ultimately trace it back to the same individual or to the same people. Now, I would hate to say this, or I would hate to having being left with no other choice but to terminate all of those accounts and any activity, any coins that you were due to receive. If we can prove this, then you will simply get no coins. You will simply just be barred from the community, and you will be banned from participating. So please don't risk it. It's not worth it. I mean, just think about what you stand to gain by staying honest and stay within the normal, so to speak. There's no need to cheat. An extra 250,000 coins, hypothetically speaking, that is a considerable. It has the potential to be, to be a considerable amount of money. Money does weird things to people, and again, I know I'm repeating myself, but please don't try to cheat, because ultimately the system will find out, and you're risking all of your accounts. You're risking everything. So the whole thing. You're putting everything at risk, but by trying to be dishonest and cheat. So I hope we won't have to do this, but I just want to warn everybody: if you do this, you will be found out, and like I said, you will lose everything, you will forfeit everything, and you will be barred and banned. So please don't do that. Having said that, and I feel bad having to even mention that, but I thought I would just put it out there that we are aware of several instances already. But like I said, I don't want to point no fingers yet and say, okay, this person has deliberately attempted to cheat. We don't know that. We are investigating. We're going to be contacting those people. Anyways, having said that, what's next on the agenda? Well, there's actually several things. Number one, to make the coin publicly tradable, where anybody from anywhere in the world can publicly trade the coin. As all of you know, you can currently still go and buy the coin in your back office for 2 cents a coin. It's very, very simple. You will have no problem finding your way around to buy coins right now if you wish to do so. And then the next thing on the agenda, on the roadmap, so to speak, is creating and adding additional usages of the coin, the utility. One of the first things that will happen, as I already mentioned, will be this free coin giveaway, where you can claim free coins, and by sharing your referral link, by sharing the project with others, you're actually getting paid to do so, and your new signups also get paid in the form of new BCCA coins, which they can then go and monetize them on the exchange, wherever the coin pops up to be publicly tradable. That's where you can go and monetize those coins, buy more, buy and hold, buy and sell, whichever way you wish to do that. Another thing that has recently been added to the roadmap, and I'm super excited about this, is a deal that my nephew Pete and I, when he returns back to Belize, and myself, I also plan to make a short visit to my family back in Canada, and then back to Belize. So once we're back in Belize, then we have planned to make a deal with the most popular tourist resorts, make a deal with those resort owners, where they will accept the BCCA coin as a form of payment, where you can book your Belize getaway, your dream vacation, payable in the BCCA coin. So more details will be shared on that as we actually make deals with these tourist providers. I'm super excited about that. That way you can book your trip to Belize to meet us in person, to sit down with us, and just get to know us, get to know this beautiful little tropical jewel. And I'm quite sure that you will like this little country as much as my nephew Pete and I do. So there's a few more things that are coming that are already marked on the roadmap. We don't have that image ready yet. We don't have everything ready to share, to show you via an image what the roadmap is. I'm just sharing in advance what's already put together to be on that roadmap. And as soon as we finally have had the time to create everything, then we will share that with everybody where you can actually go and click on it and see the image and see the approximate dates, the estimated dates and times, as it normally is placed on or explained on a roadmap. Another thing that I forgot to mention that has already been added to the roadmap for the very near future is the much talked about passive income program. We don't have a definite name for that project yet, but that will be a very, very broad project. It will have many, many different things attached to it, so you will absolutely love it. So be on the lookout for further updates where we will share more details on the upcoming projects. With that said, that's about all I've got, Pete. Back to you if you have anything else that you want to add, or if you can think of something that I forgot, let me know. And then, as far as I'm concerned, this is a wrap. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing you in our Discord channel, and I'm back here a week from today. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for the update there, Gerhard. Plenty of updates here today, and lots to share with you. And for the sake of time, I'm not going to elaborate anymore. I could easily elaborate and go a little deeper into the trading platform itself, go into the passive project itself, and just really how amazing it really is, and what's really behind it, and how we as a team unit are going to really work this and run this race together. And it's going to be a phenomenal way of creating utility and a phenomenal way of creating awareness out there. Now, one additional individual that I want to just bring to the table here real quickly is our wonderful friend Johnny G, who's been hard at work with Gerhard in my absence down in Belize, and I assigned him to several tasks before I left Belize, and he's been hard at work on many of these tasks. And just to keep it short here today, I'm just going to call Johnny G here real quickly to the stage, and just let him just share with you very briefly here, just 2-3 minutes here, Johnny, real quickly, on some of the progress and some of the things and some of the milestones that you've been working on over the course of the last few weeks. So join me in welcoming Johnny G.
So yeah, I'm not going to say too much. Most of you guys already know me. I've been on a couple of webinars just to share a few words. Yeah, I'm kind of the guy that's everywhere once it comes to written content, developing the website, doing support, whatever it is, I'm kind of there. So as far as the main focus in this last while since I last spoke to you guys here on the webinar, even a little bit before that too, what we've been focusing on is a lot of the written content, even before the written content actually, really defining what BCCA wants to stand for forever. Like a company, is always adapt, they always change, but they have their fundamental principles and mission statements that always remain true. Whatever those might be. Facebook will say like, we'll always be free and we'll always this, and it's something they always have. So knowing what we clearly want to stand for is something we've been focused on. A lot of the things we're taking from CybSec, a lot of the, kind of just weeding out what we think may not be relevant and just, keeping what we know is still relevant from CybSec. So a lot of that's staying the same. But yeah, so a lot of the written content, a lot of the site content, what is going to be on there is kind of coming from what we stand for, and then everything just kind of, manifests from what we stand for. So it's starting from what we stand for, going on to the written content, going into, our projects, what we plan to do. We've been adding a few different ideas on usability and utility of the coin, which I think is really exciting, because at the end of the day, you have the best coin ever with the best mission statement, with the best vision. But if you don't have that, then you're kind of screwed. If you don't have merchants, if you don't have people that can actually use it for anything aside from just trading with, then it doesn't really work out that well. And we've seen that happen. in the altcoin market for those that do follow the market space. And so yeah, really getting usability of our coin out there. Gerhard mentioned the getting together with or partnering with the some travel companies here in Belize and different kinds of companies here in Belize, and then starting here and then widespreading everywhere. And obviously, there's not a specific time frame for that, like whether it's in a few months or next year. By the time we really widespread across the globe in terms of a lot of different merchants and travel companies and things like that. Not an exact time frame, but we have been going over as much as we can, as far in detail as we can about it, and we'll obviously update you guys as we know more. But yeah, I don't want to say too much more. Just a few ideas that we did run across was having kind of an e-store on our site where you can only purchase things from our store with BCCA coin, which is really cool. Just adding more usability, adding another something exclusive that you can only do with our coin, which is awesome. And yeah, and I know there was also talk. I only got in a little bit after the webinar started. I don't know if you guys mentioned the not really the affiliate program, because it's not going to be here forever, I don't think, but you get rewarded when you invite a friend over to BCCA. Having this later on too, but I don't know if it's going to be temporary. I don't know, but that's what I know so far. And yeah, and another direction we've been focusing on is just different marketing methods. Marketing methods are changing like crazy now. So just I know Pete said something about this. Just finding more ways of getting our coin out there and seen in front of people. We're looking into different methods like that. So yeah, just a lot of little things, a lot of tedious things, but altogether we've been making that progress through those tedious tasks. So yeah, I don't want to say too much more. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. And yeah, I guess back to you, Pete, if you have any last words. Yeah, thanks for joining, guys.
Johnny, you were a little broken up there towards the end. I hope everyone could hear you okay. I know on my end you were a bit choppy here, so not sure if it's your internet connection, but hey, Johnny, yeah, for sure we recognize all the things that you have been working on. And I know Gerhard has briefed me on a number of the tasks that you've been heading there as well, and it's just great to see that team spirit and great to see your alliance here and working with the BCCA community. So it is a privilege and an honor indeed to have you on the team, and we look forward to spreading and more awareness, creating more awareness as we'll all do as we lock arms and run this race together. We've got an accomplished team here, and we've got a great journey. We've got many tasks at hand, and we have a team of wonderful people supporting us, and that is you, our wonderful team leaders and team members. So hats off to each and every one of you. That's a wrap for today. So you folks have a wonderful, awesome day, and we'll see you again here next week, Tuesday, same time, same place, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our weekly BCCA update webinar. Have a great day, folks.